We fall, we rise, searching for the next adventure. This is the start of mine. This is Ursite, my hardcore group Ironman, whose current goal is to obtain the quest cape, and not forgetting the best in-slot boots in the game, the mole slippers. I'm a hardcore group Ironman, which means if we run out of lives for the group, we become regular Ironmen. For those wondering who I've grouped it with, it's my brother, and finally we name the group the Molineers. So, the journey begins. Like every RuneScaper before us, we started out on Tutorial Island. Now, let me give you some history here. The last time I did this was 10 years ago, or probably a little bit more. I have not played the start of this game in so long. So the whole Ironman concept, or even what the meta is, what the best things to do are at the beginning of the game, are completely void to me. So along this journey, I'm going to be learning, I'm going to be experiencing many things for the first time. Whilst we're finishing Tutorial Island, let's just iron out a few of the rules that I'm going to follow in the account. So first of all, me and my brother play differently. We may scale, we may do different quests, but ultimately we're going to try and stay parallel and do the quests together. We are going to be using the OSRS wiki for information, and this includes quests, items to pick up, and maybe other upgrades along the way. However, this doesn't mean that we are going to play in a linear fashion. I plan on doing things differently and ultimately taking the direction that I want to have fun, and hopefully guide the series to be enjoyable for everyone. Starting off, like many people before me and players, we've gone into the Lumbridge forest to do some wood cutting and fire making, just to get those essential levels right at the start. Now, we want to get the quest cape, so I think the first thing we're going to do on the account is start powering through some early levels of agility and quests so that we can avoid some of those early game skilling grinds. Now, if we have a look at the RuneScape wiki here, as my brother agreed to as well, it's a good idea to do a lot of the quests around Lumbridge and Draynor very early on. This was a great suggestion by my brother, deciding to steal coins from men, almost dying. Well, me, not him. I'm definitely the more careless out of the two of us. So we've got enough money to get a steel axe from Bob's shop. I decided to go do some fishing since the men literally got me to 2 HP and I was terrified of dying and looking like a complete noob within the first 30 minutes of making the account. So the plan is to get some shrimp, cook them on the fire using the logs we've chopped, and then eat that food when stealing. We then headed to Draynor to get some really early cooking levels in what I can only describe as one of the coziest spots in the game. Whilst we were there, we decided to pick up the Vampire Slayer quest and do some much needed agility, like I said we were going to do really early on. Not the most exciting content, but the fact that there's a course available in Draynor means that you really shouldn't pass up on the opportunity to get some early levels, which just helps following the new run energy updates as well. It's more impactful to have a high level than it is actually to have the graceful set. I could be wrong, but that's how I understand it. We stayed till we got level 20 and then we headed straight over to Lumbridge as my brother made the important point of picking up the runes every 30 minutes or so. So this works by dropping the existing mind and air runes in your inventory, and then you full the Lumbridge Iron Witch, I don't know what to call it, and she gives you a bunch of starting runes. I was really bad at doing this and I missed several opportunities, whereas my brother was there every 30 minutes. Just another example of our totally different mindsets. We've decided to do the Restless Ghost as our first quest. Now you can see in the skills tab that some of our levels have gone up. We've just been doing some absolute essentials, or what we considered essentials, in agility, fishing and cooking, and thieving, and we've just been adding loads of cakes to the group storage tab. The Restless Ghost completed and 1.1k per XP and the Ghost Amulet. Next up, I had to do the absolutely iconic quest of Cook's Assistant. I was fortunate enough to run past chickens earlier and get some eggs, so I'll take them out the bank and get the rest of the stuff from the mill, I think, which is just past the sheep field. And I noticed as well there's a sheep in the field with 2 penguins underneath. I can't remember what quest this is from, but I'm sure this has something to do with a quest later on. I think I forgot to mention, but we did get level 9 prayer from the Restless Ghost, and I'm now going to hand in and complete the Cook's Assistant after getting all the stuff, just so we can use the range. And I think this gives us access to the chest downstairs. Again, I cannot remember, but there it is. Cook's Assistant's completed and 300 cooking XP, which takes us to level 24 cooking. Just about to hand in Sheep Shearer, and I came across those penguins again. And there we have it, 150 crafting XP and 60 coins. That takes us up to level 3 crafting. And time to speak to the old hag to complete Witch's Potion. One of the things I love about this game is just the NPCs. Look at this guy as we're doing Vampire Slayer. He's completely wild in the pub and we're giving him more drinks. I wonder who this NPC was made from in the Jagex headquarters. Surely I can't be the first to admit that the music in this quest scared the hell out of me as a kid, and still to this day it's still really eerie. Good job, Jagex. Time to fight the vampire. I think I've got everything. Okay, I'm going to bring it to this corner here, as I believe I can safe spot it. So we've got... Oh no, I've just realised I forgot the hammer. Oh no, my brother's going to have to go get me a hammer. I've actually forgot the hammer. Vampire Slayer done, and level 20 attack, meaning we can wield Mithril. I have to confess, guys, the Children of the Sun was the first quest that I did. You will have noticed that during the Restless Ghost we had 3 quest points, and that's because we did this first and I completely forgot about it until I rambled through so much of my footage. Everyone's always told me how important Gertrude's cat actually is, so let's start that and get that done so we can hand it in for death runes later on down the line. Surely I can't be the only person that had to search every single box, not twice, but 3 times to find this bloody kitten. That's Gertrude's cat finally done, and 1.5k cooking XP. And a chocolate cake. I'm happy about that. After completing a few quests, it became evident that I needed runes. Now, obviously, we can go to the shop and buy runes, and there are other methods we can use, but as I am a avid skiller, or I enjoy skilling anyway, I think that's fair to say, I decided to do the quest that would enable us to start the journey of runecrafting. Off we go to start rune mysteries so we can actually make runes. Another quest done, rune mysteries, lots of walking on this one. I cannot wait to get my magic levels up now. And time for druid ritual. And that's druid ritual completed. And time to do some Priest in Peril. Okay guys, this is our first big combat moment. Oh, wish me luck. Die, dog, die. Haha, laugh in the face of danger. Is it just me, or am I seeing double? And there we go, guys. Priest in Peril completed. We almost died killing the dog, and then we almost got KO'd twice by the monk, and finally we have access to Canifis, which means we can use the agility course when we get 40 agility. After our little questing conquest, I've decided to go back to skilling and get up my woodcutting, fletching and firemaking just in the downtime between mine and my brother's synergy in playing. Also, there's a quest where we need beads, so I've highlighted any imps on the map and I'm killing everyone no matter what I am doing. So guys, that is level 10 we've now achieved, and we've been doing bits of woodcutting and just some bits of fletching, but I think soon we're going to do some more agility and runecrafting, just because I feel these two skills are really important in general, and then maybe we will do some more quests to get our combat stats up. I've actually been here for a little bit of time now. I've just been cutting normal trees. We did get 30 wood cutting as well in the process, and I've just been selling them to this guy. Probably not the most efficient way, I know, but we are making a little bit of gold whilst doing so, and there's something that just feels so nostalgic and just very calming to do this. Well, originally guys, I was on my way to the rock to go start some mining to make some arrows, but what I've actually decided to do now is to collect 500 feathers so I can make the bronze arrows myself. So guys, now we have finally got 500 of these feathers. We can go make some arrows and maybe get some fletching levels along the way. Back to questing we go, guys, starting with Romeo and Juliet. With Romeo and Juliet finished, we are now going to head to the museum and go get those Slayer and Early Hunter levels. I could literally run this museum. I'd literally just told them everything they need to know about RuneScape, and I got some levels as well. What a win. Whilst in the rock, we did decide to stop by the agility course and get a few levels, giving us level 40 agility. Next, we head to Ardougne to complete some diary tasks and get some thieving levels, as we did need some more cake for the quests that lie ahead. Once again, following the OSRS wiki, which suggests we quest in this area. We both then realised that we completely missed one of the mini quests, and that was Daddy's Home, so we rushed ahead and completed that before heading back to complete Tree Gnome Stronghold. Before heading back to do the quest, we stopped by the staff shop to pick up an air staff ready for the upcoming battles. What I never realised was that when you kiss a frog, it now turns into a prince. Okay, Jargex, what on earth's going on with my account? Whilst I was doing the quest, I had this strange realisation that Commander Montai looks like he's put a condom on his head, or an upside down crimson chin. I couldn't really decide. So after walking around meeting some strange looking gnomes, we had to kill this Khazar warlord, not once but twice, because I'm an idiot and I forgot to pick up the orb. Then we returned to the Gnome King, said some weird words to a tree with better facial hair than most of the men on the planet, and we completed the quest. 11k attack XP and a gnome amulet, our best amulet so far. More importantly, access to the teleports, which is a massive quality of life improvement. We then had a short-lived rave with a monk. Again, another reason I love this game. The spontaneous events like this are so funny. And then we completed Monk's Friend. Whilst in the region, we helped another maniac completing Haziel's cult. Following the rave with the monk, we went to Canifis to chill, doing some much needed agility before then learning about something that would change this account for a long time. Collecting wine in the Hunters Guild, a boring but much needed task to earn some coins, which will help us progress the account. Starting Clock Tower. And finishing one of the most pointless quests, Clock Tower, which gives us a quest point and 500 GP. Plague City was next on our list. We then returned to Edmund, the guy with RuneScape's biggest trousers, and we completed the quest for a nice little drop in experience. In total, we got 2.4k mining experience and the ability to teleport to Ardougne and another quest point added to the total. It was then time to enter East Ardougne for Biohazard. During the quest, we did face off with a mourner. I felt bad, but he was wearing the mask and I was wearing mine, so our identities will be forever hidden. Then in our exploration, we bumped into the one and only Da Vinci, still alive and well. We're now on the way back to share the tragic news with Eleanor. And there is Biohazard complete, 1.2k thieving XP, access to West Ardougne, and free quest points. Whilst I was there, I quickly snuck off to the combat camp to complete that achievement. Then we took a right at the market and met the fancy guy in pink with a beret and sold him some silk for another achievement. The path then took us up to Yanel to visit an emporium, another achievement in the collection for the Easy Ardougne diary. And with that task done, we close our first ever diary. I then visited this drunk lady in a remote part of Ardougne, and we got the cape, the best one we can get now, and we later spent the lamp experience on agility. We then had to do Witch's Potion to get that HP. After fighting ET and some other crazy looking monsters, I guess, we went back to the child, gave him the ball, and he rewarded us with over 6k hit points and 4 quest points, bringing us to 26 HP. So far, guys, we have done a plethora of easy quests, and we've done one achievement diary, and we've dipped in and out of a few skills. It's time to step this up a notch and really take this account seriously. So let's jump into some slightly harder quests. Now we've got the HP level, I've immediately decided to do Fight Arena to kill the Khazad monster. I'm not really sure. Get those combat levels, and then we're going to go straight into Waterfall Quest. This was a moment I told my stream I'd found something else that looks exactly like me. And after absolutely destroying General Khazad, Pod Khazad, eat your heart out, we got a really nice reward. 12k attack XP, 2k feeling XP, 1k coins, and another 2 quest points added to the tally. We then got 37 attack and 29 thieving. We then started Waterfall Quest, the infamous quest that people on Pures always rush to do. I have a bit of a history with this quest and a bit of a habit of always forgetting something and being kicked out the cave. If it's from putting the amulet on Glariel's urn or just not bringing a rope, I almost always do something wrong, and let's just say I didn't disappoint this time either. After 45 minutes, guys, of trial and tribulations, you can see I was quite frustrated here. We did complete Waterfall Quest, 13k, 14k strength XP, sorry, and 14k attack XP, diamonds, gold bars, and some useless mithril seeds. Maybe we'll get a white flower just for the transmog side of things. But yeah, If you want to have a laugh, guys, and you have been enjoying this video, then please do head over to my Twitch. The link is in the description as well as on the screen right now. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and comment, like, and share the video. Following the adventure of Waterfall Quest, I decided to come back and camp these hill giants to get me and my brother a rune skimmy. Little did I know that we would get a hit points level and a bunch of magic experience. In between all of the quests, I was doing the worm agility course because I really like the graceful set, and I also plan on getting the speed leveling set at some point, as those people that watch me often know I'm not the fastest at doing things, especially clue scrolls. Whilst we were in the area, guys, we absolutely had to take advantage and go pick up a couple of 100 wines just because we were running low on the old cash flow. During the downtime in Draynor and just looking into the fire, burning some logs to get experience, I decided it was time to return to skilling and get some essential mining levels. Level 17 mining. And finally, 400 iron ores later, and we can finally go to Motherlode Mine. Motherlode Mine in all its glory will be here for a while, chasing those levels and getting the collection logs one piece at a time. And about to get level 35. There you go, level 35. Time to do the Dwarf Cannon quest. Knew that I was an engineer. But guys, Dwarf Cannon done. 1 quest point, 750 crafting XP, and ability to use the Dwarf Cannon, bringing us to a total of 39 quest points. And to top that off, we have got level 8 crafting. I do think it is time to go kill the fire giant, so we will stock up on water runes. Just need to get 109k, guys. Look at that, the most money we've had. Skimmy in under 45 drops. No fucking way. Oh my god. No frigging way. Oh way. 2 rune skimmies in under 50 kills. You are joking me. Can we just take a minute to look at the utter drip I'm wearing right now? Like an egg sandwich with the most runniest egg possible is how I would describe my character right now. The drip is unreal. Okay, beginning quest, sheep herder. This quest back in the day was awful. Honestly, if this sheep has a poop, I'm going to be a very upset farmer. Listen. Get over there. Over there now. No, 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 no. Oh, you fucker, it's gone past it. No, other way, other way, other way. No, back. Oh. To tell him I've killed your sheep, I've burnt their bones, and I no longer have a conscience. But in the hunt for grace and the hunt for forgiveness, we have completed Sheep Herder, 4 quest points, and 3.1 coins, and 43 quest points. Another quest added to the level 17 prayer just down the road from the church. Hopefully I won't get banned again. Time to do the 2 beginner clues. Here we go. Clue is, oh guys, a wizard top. That is actually good. I will take that. That is not bad at all. Just going to Mountain Puro, since we have just knocked off it looks like 2 tasks. Entering the base. I'm not sure how much runecrafting experience this will give us, but that complete, guys. We have got 9 runecrafting. Amazing. Here we have it, guys. 40 mining. Can we use? Oh, you need 41 mining. No way. It's a big moment. Big moment. The rune pickaxe. Oh, look at that in all its glory. See thieving coming in. And level 41 woodcutting, we can now use rune axes. And time for murder mystery quest. I just love admiring how cute these graphics actually are of this game that we play. a very, very old age. And another quest completed, guys. We've got 3 quest points, 1.4k crafting XP, which takes us up to 14 crafting, and 2,000 coins. Time to start Merlin's Crystal. I mean, I look like Merlin, to be fair. For all he knows, I could be Merlin. There we have it, guys. Merlin's Crystal completed, 6 quest points, and Excalibur is now mine. Yes, I will. Bro, I really wish we could have a beard like this. Can we start a poll and ask the developers for those guys that are bald and have beards, right? Like myself, okay. And Holy Grail completed. That's 2 quest points, 11k prayer XP, and 15k defense XP. That takes us up to 30 prayer. That is huge for the account. And 31 defense, 43 combat. So guys, there it is. Sea Slug finished, 7.175k fishing XP, some oyster pearls randomly, 1 quest point, and access to the fishing platform. That takes us to 30 fishing. Soon we can grind out some temperos. Right, time to get the smithing up. My only skill that's left at 1, so let's do the knight's sword. My brothers kindly give me a red pie and an iron bar. I do not accept that this guy looks like me. Look how epic this sword looks, guys. Such a shame that it's not very good. There we have it, guys. 12.7k smithing XP and 1 quest point. The Night Sword completed, 56 quest points in total. So guys, while I'm on Entrana, I've decided to pick up a bunch of seaweed that I know is needed for quests later on down the line for the molten glass. I've also got another glass blowing pipe for my brother. I picked up one near Cafferby. I read on the wiki, guys, that there was a trader called Stan here, and he sells all sorts of goods that you're going to need as an Ironman. So I'm really glad I found this, because he sells glass blowing pipes, bananas, swamp tart, and just other quest items that you'll likely need later on in the game. We finally started getting our crafting up after we collected the seaweed and made enough molten glass for both me and my brother to do the remainder of the quests that require this particular item. And 43 mining coming in. So guys, just going to complete a really quick Doric's quest. And we start it. We literally hand in materials, and that is the quest done. 1.3k mining XP and 180 coins, and the use of his anvils I don't think you ever use for any later quests. So starting on below Ice Mounting, and it's time to start the quest. At the same time, we also started Black Knight's Fortress because it's in the same area. I can hear you. And recruiting RuneScape's strongest man for below Ice Mounting. Since I haven't been to the gym in a while, guys, with all this editing, progress, and learning animation, it was good to get a little bit of a workout. Is this what's this guy got on his face, guys? I've never seen that in the character creation screen. It literally looks like he's got a face mask on, or it's meant to be a stubble. A little bit unsure. Oh no, another boss fight. And finally defeated that annoying golem.
Bless me, beard lad.
And that's Below Ice Mountain done. 1 quest point, 2,000 coins, and access to the runes of Camdozel, which means we can get one of the best skilling hammers in the game, which doubles up as a few different items for when you're doing other mini games. And Black Knight Fortress done. 2.5k added to the cash stack and 3 quest points. Okay, starting recruitment drive, guys, now. Do you have any other quests for me? And recruitment drive is started. This fox is absolutely enormous. It says it's a fox I'm carrying. Jagex, I think you maybe need to update this. It literally looks like a dog or a massive wolf. I'm not entirely sure. And guys, after a few easy challenges with Quest Helper, we have done recruitment drive. 1 quest point, 1,000 prayer XP, 1,000 herbal XP, 1,000 agility XP. We're going to be spawning in Falador now. 3k coins and the Initiate's helmet. That is some new best in slot armor for us right there. 62 quest points as well. And level 31 prayer. Ultimate strength unlocked. 10 Herbler, which means we can do the dig site quest as well with a total level of 575. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Also, please check out my Twitch. I do play and stream most of the time, several evenings of the week. In the meantime, guys, be kind, be peaceful, and remember, most of all, you are appreciated.